90-Day Diaries S6, EP 10, Jenny reluctantly moves in with Sumit's parents. 90-Day Diaries, a spin-off of the TLC series 90-Day Fiance, follows fan-favorite reality TV stars as they document their daily lives on their own, without the assistance of camera crews. Season 6 has followed several memorable stars, including Big Ed, Chantel Everett, Colt Johnson, and couples like Robert and Annie and Andre and Elizabeth. Each episode of Season 6 showcases different 90-day stars and their life updates. Whether they are navigating new relationships or sharing how their marriages have evolved. In Episode 10, we see fan-favorite couple Jenny and Sumit face a major life change when they are forced to move out of their apartment and into Sumit's parents' house. It's a decision that Jenny is not thrilled about. 90-Day Diaries Season 6 as Jenny and Sumit face a new hurdle in their relationship. Jenny has no choice but to move in with Sumit's parents. In Episode 10 of 90-Day Diaries Season 6, we catch up with now married couple, Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh. These two have come a long way as Jenny has finally found common ground and even a friendship with Sumit's mother, who long disapproved of her son marrying a woman 30 years older than him. Now, the couple are preparing to commit to each other once again with a vow renewal ceremony. While things are great with Sumit's parents, the couple struggle with how to afford their apartment after Sumit lost his job as a chef. However, he came up with the idea of moving in with his parents. "You will get a best friend forever with my mother. Like, you don't have any other friend and, like who don't want to live with their best friend," he tells her. Sumit adds that it'll be a great idea for them since living in privacy is mainly for depressed people. Jenny has a lot of reservations about this. She's 65 and about to live with her husband's parents, knowing that she can't do certain things around them. Sumit is eager to move in, and they really have no choice as their apartment is just too much money. Jenny gives in, knowing that it's a good idea for now. "It's going to impact our independence as a couple because we are not going to be free to hug and kiss and sit together," she tells the camera. 2 days later, the couple have their vow renewal ceremony after being married for 3 years. Sumit's mother puts an anklet on Jenny, which shows that she's accepting of her. "It's something I thought would never happen. It's all I ever wanted," Jenny shares after a long road for approval. At their ceremonies, Sumit tells his parents about moving in with them and they are overjoyed. However, only time will tell if Jenny can last living with his parents for forever, as he puts it. Ashley prepares to compete in a bodybuilding competition after losing over 100 pounds. Manuel wasn't too happy about her new life venture. After catching up on Jenny and Sumit's latest life updates, the focus shifts to married couple, Ashley Michelle and Manuel Velez. Fans last saw them on the spin-off, 90-Day Fiance, Happily Ever After? Season 8, where the couple frequently clashed over financial issues and Manuel's failure to inform his family and children that he had moved to the US. Fans doubted their relationship would work, but they are very much still together. Now, Ashley is flaunting her new body after losing over 100 pounds. They are seen at the airport and heading to Texas, where she will compete in a bodybuilding competition for people who had lost a significant amount of weight. "I decided to do the bodybuilding competition as a celebration of all the weight that I've lost, and I've lost 126 pounds. Manuel seemed proud of his wife for this major milestone while at the airport. However, he expressed reservations about Ashley becoming too muscly and did not find it attractive. "But to have muscles? No," Manuel begins. "Very ugly. I don't want muscles on your body." In a confessional, Ashley finds it petty that Manuel would share this with her, especially after all the effort she's put into achieving her body goals. This could lead to another major conflict with the couple as they have been known to butt heads. Still, fans doubt Ashley will walk away from her newfound venture, especially since it's brought her so much happiness. "I am not going to let him get in my head. I got this. I've worked hard for this and nobody's going to take this moment from me," she shares. Ashley takes the stage of the bodybuilding competition and ends up taking 8th place. Although Manuel tells her he's proud of her, he still isn't completely satisfied with the idea that his wife will pack on more muscles than him. Tiffany has reservations about dating again after her divorce from Ronald. Fans will see Tiffany on 90 Day Hunt for Love. 90 Day Fiance fan favorite Tiffany Franco is also back and better than ever. She also lost a major amount of weight following her separation from her husband, Ronald Smith. "When I separated from Ronald and came back to America, I remember feeling like burnt out," she explained. "I think at that point I was weighing like 300 pounds and I decided to schedule my weight loss surgery." According to In Touch, Tiffany filed for divorce from Ronald in February. Ronald shared that their divorce was finalized in April. The couple also share a daughter named Carly, who was born in 2019, with Tiffany also having a son, Daniel, from a previous relationship. In episode 10, Tiffany opens up to her mom about getting back into the dating scene. However, it hasn't been easy following her difficult breakup with Ronald. What makes it even harder is her concern for her 14-year-old son, Daniel, who witnessed firsthand the emotional toll her past relationship took on her. "With Daniel, as much as I tried to hide it, he could see what I was going through. With Ronald, I was just trying to stay, to make it work for the kids and for the marriage and for the family," she shared. "And that was a big mistake because now I'm traumatized. I'm scared to introduce anyone to my kids." Fans will soon see Tiffany take another shot at love as she joins the cast of the brand new 90 Day Fiancé spin-off, 90 Day Hunt for Love. The series brings together single 90 Day alumni and fresh faces at a resort, where they'll get the chance to connect and see if they can find their perfect match. Other familiar faces that will join Tiffany include Colt Johnson, Chantel Everett, Tim Malcolm, Jennifer Terrazona, Usman Umar, Rob Warren, and Courtney Reardans. Jen and Rishi faced age gap issues like Jenny and Sumit, but couldn't make it work due to family disapproval. Jen moved her life to India for Rishi, but he didn't even tell his parents they were engaged, leading to their split. Rishi moved on quickly, marrying another woman named Maria, leaving fans curious about Jen's future on spin-off shows. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way Season 4 couple Jen Becher and Rishi Singh faced similar hardships to fan-favorite duo Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh, which was a massive age gap that strained relationships between these men and their parents. Unlike Jenny and Sumit, who have gone on to wed and live in India, Jen and Rishi couldn't make their romance last. To be fair, it wasn't quite shocking to hear that Jen and Rishi had split. Jen moved her entire life to India to be with him, but he didn't even tell his parents they were engaged. In addition, Rishi's mother was strongly against her son marrying a woman with a 14-year age difference. The couple did not wed at the end of the season. However, they did appear in 90 Day Diaries Season 5 shortly after, but a discussion about wanting children ultimately led these two to break up for good. 90 Day Fiancé, the other ways Jen Becher knew a future wasn't there with Rishi Singh. Jen Becher and Rishi Singh had a complicated relationship as Rishi's mom could not accept Jen as his wife. On top of that, his parents were looking for a woman for their son after he decided not to tell them about his engagement to Jen. As People reported, the pair broke up during the 90 Day Fiancé, the other way finale, but rekindled their romance soon after. Still, Jen was skeptical about their future, and knew in her heart that Rishi's family would not be accepting of their marriage. "It's like, Rishi and I have a good time together. I love him. But at this point, I don't know if this is going anywhere." Jen and Rishi split came before the duo appeared on 90 Day Diaries Season 5. In a November 2023 Instagram post, Rishi revealed that it was a mutual decision to part ways. "This hasn't been an easy decision by any measure, but we know it's the right one at this point in our lives. The love and respect we have will always be, and our shared memories are forever." Rishi also added that he and Jen would remain friends. As Screen Rant reported, Jen was not too happy that Rishi revealed their split before 90 Day Diaries aired since they were still together for Season 5. Jen even stated that she was the one to end things with Rishi because she had fallen out of love with him. Jen Becher allegedly has a much younger man in her life after Rishi Singh split. Jen didn't confirm or deny that she was in a relationship after her split from Rishi in November 2023. However, Jen's good friend, Randy, seemingly confirmed that Jen had already moved on. In an Instagram post, Randy shared a photo of Jen hugging a mystery man who fans believed looked much younger than Rishi. However, he wasn't so much of a mystery as Randy had tagged him in the photo. Jen's supposed boyfriend is Housem Kachikek. And, according to Randy's caption for her post, they had known each other for quite some time before things took a romantic turn. Jen also reposted the same photo and captioned it, "Always forward, never back. So glad when friends reconnect and sparks ignite. Love you both and love your happiness." Although Housem's Instagram profile is set private, his bio reads that he is an artist and an athlete. Housem also appears to be Jen's fitness trainer. Before Randy's post about her best friend finding a new man, Jen had previously shared a video of them working out in a gym. In July, Randy shared another photo of the rumored couple. Her caption read, "It's always great to reconnect with those who inspire us to be our best and do our best. I'm better for knowing you. I love you." Again, Jen would repost it on her Instagram and shared that the two were in New York City. Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's eagerness to be featured again on the 90 Day Fiance franchise suggests possible financial struggles they may be experiencing. Originally from Palm Springs, Jenny was content living a single life in the United States when she first connected with her Indian husband, Sumit, on Facebook. Although Sumit initially catfished her on social media, Jenny was enamored by his personality. After starting a relationship with him online, Jenny traveled to India, where she faced cultural differences that hindered her from marrying Sumit. The couple couldn't plan a future together despite being deeply in love. Sumit and Jenny are pleading with the network to cast them. Sumit and Jenny claim their story still has even more intriguing twists to come. Sumit and Jenny have been happily married since August 2021, but their recent actions suggest they may now be facing a critical financial condition. Their appearances in different seasons of the franchise in recent years likely provided them with financial stability, especially considering the exchange rates between Indian and American currencies. Jenny and Sumit may have lived comfortably until January 2023, when they stopped being in the spotlight. The lack of reality TV work in the past 2 years may have led them to deplete their funds. Therefore, they are now seeking ways to increase their income. Jenny and Sumit are eager to return to the show, possibly to boost their earnings. In an Instagram post by at 90 Day Fiancecast, Jenny wrote, "Jenny and Sumit would love to be back on the other way," followed by a folded hands emoji. She mentioned her story with Sumit isn't over yet and expressed a desire for an opportunity to return. The couple hasn't only requested the network to bring them back to the show but also indicated to fans that they are prepared to come back with an interesting storyline, subtly encouraging them to urge the network to rehire them. Sumit doesn't seem to have a well-paying job. Jenny opposed Sumit working full-time. There has always been speculation about Sumit not having a suitable job to provide for Jenny in India. There were suggestions that Sumit was lazy, unambitious, and relied on Jenny's social security benefits money. However, during 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7, Sumit informed Jenny he would want to return to work as a chef at his friend's restaurant. However, Jenny was unhappy with Sumit being away from her 6 days a week. She voiced her need for support at home and navigating language barriers outside the house. Considering that Sumit doesn't discuss his career outside of reality TV and his limited availability for work, it appears that the couple may need quick money. A look at the couple's social media feed suggests they aren't traveling as much as they used to. Although both Sumit and Jenny keep experimenting with the latest fashion styles, it's possible that their monthly budget can't accommodate extravagant expenses anymore. With Jenny's pension covering just enough to scrape by in India, it might not be sufficient for them to relish their married life truly. Sumit's visit to the US is still pending. Sumit may lack sufficient funds for his trip to America. Sumit's lack of an American visa also suggests financial issues. Most foreign cast members often travel to their partner's home in the United States. However, Sumit hasn't yet been able to make the trip, possibly due to the cost involved in obtaining a visa and purchasing round-trip tickets for two people. Sumit had been financially secure, he would have likely visited the United States by now. It seems the 90-Day Fiance franchise alum doesn't have enough money to plan a trip, which is why he hasn't shown interest in visiting his wife's home country, Jenny Slatten from 90-Day Fiance. The other way is celebrating a stunning milestone with Sumit Singh in India. The couple was last seen in 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7, where they encountered issues due to Sumit's desire to work full-time and have children in the future. Despite the challenges, the couple concluded the season on a positive note. Their recent pictures on social media suggest that Sumit's parents have also accepted Jenny as their daughter-in-law. However, the couple insists that their story isn't finished yet and has been pleading with the network to cast them again. Jenny and Sumit may not have been cast for a new season, but that hasn't stopped them from celebrating their milestones with their fans on social media. Jenny recently celebrated her 67th birthday, and Sumit shared a heartfelt message for her on Instagram. He put together various happy pictures of her in a video and wrote, "You're my best friend and soulmate." Sumit thanked Jenny for being his rock, my everything, and expressed gratitude for every happy moment he has spent with her. He mentioned falling more in love with her each passing day. Many other 90-Day Fiancé franchise cast members, including David Toborowski and Kenny Niedermeyer, wished Jenny a happy birthday. What Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's celebration means for their relationship. Jenny and Sumit show great promise as amazing parents. Jenny was in her 50s when she first met Sumit. Therefore, her 67th birthday is more than just a yearly milestone, it's a reminder of her love for Sumit and how far she has come. Jenny and Sumit have overcome many difficult situations over the last 10 years. Unfortunately, they still have many unresolved problems that stem from their massive age gap. Sumit desires to become a father and have a child in the future, but Jenny, at 67, can't fulfill his dream. She is unable to have a biological child with her husband. Jenny's 67th birthday can be considered a wake-up call for her to start a family with Sumit before they grow too old. They could consider adopting a baby, allowing them to provide a loving home for a child. Alternatively, they could follow the example of Kenny and Armando Rubio and explore surrogacy as an option. Jenny and Sumit have the potential to be wonderful parents, and this milestone serves as a reminder for them to take the necessary steps before it becomes too late to experience the joys of parenthood together. Our take on Jenny Slatten's birthday celebration. Jenny and Sumit already feel complete without a baby. Jenny and Sumit aren't a conventional couple, and that's why they're so interesting. Jenny has endured a lot to be with Sumit. She's been emotionally abused by Sumit's mother, Sadhana Singh, who made her feel subhuman. Jenny didn't fit their ideal of what a potential daughter-in-law should be. While Sadhana's culture may explain some of her behavior, as younger women are probably considered more appropriate choices for younger men than older American females, the woman clearly has a mean streak. Sadhana picked Jenny apart over almost everything, even though Jenny's typically quite a mild person who just wants peace. Over the years, Jenny has exploded sometimes, pushed to the edge by Sumit's antics. For example, he waited forever to marry her. She's also been triggered by Sumit's parents, who did all they could to stop her from achieving her goal, marrying a much younger man. The angry parents belittled her, perhaps trying to make her so frustrated that she would exit her relationship. The fact that Aquarius man Sumit's now openly showing his love for Scorpio Jenny must thrill her. It's been a long wait to get the relationship to a place of normalcy. Jenny hasn't had an easy life, she never had much money and made serious financial sacrifices to be with Sumit. It's not like she entered the relationship with money to burn. She has paid her dues, and when he shows her respect online, it's gratifying. It was easy to wonder about him, was he on the level? Maybe he is. Jenny is one of the oldest cast members in the franchise and the oldest to appear in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. However, she looks younger and healthier than ever in her marriage to Sumit. Despite being 67, Jenny appears to be in her late 50s. She seems much happier, evident in her weight loss and glowing skin. Sumit's latest post suggests that he truly loves Jenny. He doesn't care about the age gap or that Jenny can't have children. The 90-day fiancé, the other way alum is grateful for her and already feels complete with her. 90-day fiancé, the other way star Jenny Slatten is revealing how much Sumit Singh has changed in just a year through shocking before and after photos. Jenny met Sumit while Sumit pretended to be Michael Jones. It was a made-up name he used at his call center job, and he continued catfishing Jenny for a year, during which she fell head over heels for him. When, guilty Sumit finally told Jenny about himself, she still found him cute. Jenny and Sumit had a 30-year age difference, and he was thousands of miles away in India. Almost 15 years later, Jenny and Sumit are still together. Their relationship status continues to surprise fans. However, what's more surprising is Sumit's new look. Known to change his hair often, Sumit has undergone several physical changes since his Other Way Season 1 debut in 2019. Jenny recently shared a then and now collage she made for Sumit using his pictures clicked in November 2023 and November 2024. Sumit wore a white printed shirt and posed for a picture at their home in the then picture while he looked jolly in the now photo of him taken at a restaurant. However,